Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of the B Team podcast. Yes, I know. No one expected us to get past one episode, but we
And
did
this
it and we're
is
here.
yep, this is celebratory because we are the first Killing Experience spin out podcast to get past one episode. So, round of applause for us.
Unfortunately, though, one of us has already died. Juliano's dead. He's not coming back.
I
It's a
fell out of
real
bed, broke
shame.
his neck. It's a very sad story.
Yeah, he broke his neck. He's currently hospitalized and he's in an iron lung. So, episode 3 we're going to bring his iron lung up into the B Team recording
Yeah, we'll
booth
make
on
sure to
XML.
set up like a mic by his hospital bed, and maybe if he's awake or he's conscious
Yeah.
next time we record.
You might have to hear his iron lung, but we gotta make sacrifices. This is a business.
I just sounds like really loud breathing, bro. Noise suppression, take it out, man.
Yeah. So, what's everyone been up to since the last episode?
Well, it's been winter break, so
yeah,
I've
start with you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Honestly, I played some New Vegas. I watched Dogger play all of New Vegas for like 30 hours on VC. That was fun.
Sat around, did fucking nothing. It was great.
yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
done anything either.
I don't even start school for like another extra week. I would still have next week off.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going back to school. I think we're shut down for the rest of the year because
Really?
they've extended our Christmas break for another week, and we've gone back into level 5, which is like the biggest lockdown you can get in Ireland, and it looks like we're just gonna fucking stay out of school for the rest of the year,
yeah,
like last year.
Are you going to
back
be
here-
like doing online school, or are you just not doing anything for the rest of the year?
Probably online school, which will fucking suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 90-minute classes a day, and I have to sit there for just 90 minutes straight. It's great.
Like I said, I'm
Oh.
on the iPad playing Flappy Bird. What about you, Ryan?
It's well, winter break has been interesting because literally apparently there's supposed to be a big change in our school, but they're not telling us what it is. So everyone thinks we're probably still going to do the hybrid thing, which we're probably going to do. But also there's going to be like big changes and they're just keeping us in the dark. And school starts in 2 days for me.
2
Same
days?
for me.
I start on
I go back
Tuesday.
tomorrow.
They're keeping us so in the dark. I feel bad. But I'm not in a exam year, which is I'm all right because of that. But my sister
I
is.
am
So
the same year, 'cause every
that
year-
fucking
Yeah.
sucks because they have no idea if they're going back or not, and they have like mocks and full exams coming up. So if they just change their mind on a whim on what they're doing, which they are constantly, then they're just fucked in exam years, which is shit.
I see. So yeah, here it's basically more the same. Actually, back on the 13th of December, they had they put in really, really strict restrictions. It's a $1,000 fine for
Jesus.
anybody
Wow.
caught socially gathering, indoor or outdoors.
What's the
You have to
limit?
wear a mask.
Mm.
$1,000.
No, I mean the limit of the amount of people can gather. Can no one talk
Zero.
to anyone?
No, you can be with your family, and I believe on Christmas you could be with up to 2 people, but each of them have to live alone,
Jesus
as
fucking
well as your
Christ.
family lives in their house. And that was a
Technically,
Jesus.
wait, does that mean if there's like a group of cops going around arresting people for doing that, does that mean they're not socially distancing either?
not
They
because that's their job,
arrest each
and they
other.
were masks.
They have
Yeah.
they have to send just a solo cop out to do everything.
All right,
Yeah.
the day I got my hats, right? I went to
Mm.
the fucking this place called Bonus Park, and I'm talking. There was like a whole bunch of people, but they were all technically not social gathering because they're sort of families, like 80 fucking families, and then there were like 80 cops. Like there were probably like 6 cops cars there,
Mm.
and they were just standing around doing nothing and talking to each other because everybody was following the rules, so they couldn't arrest anybody.
So what, they were the biggest fucking issue because they're all just sat there, 8 trillion of them. They're fucking spreading it, not that the actual general public.
And then what else was there? We got fucking what else? Oh yeah, a whole bunch of shit's closed. Like all fitness centers, spas, gyms, pools, some types of businesses, all closed until the 13th of January. And then that's when the
Fucking
restrictions
hell.
are gonna be reviewed, but probably not lifted because she's still bad. We finally passed 100,000 cases overall, last week. Here.
Nice.
Guess
What
how
a
many
feat.
cases?
That's big.
Guess how many cases in Ireland there were today?
There are more people in, I think, my province than there are in Ireland.
There were 5,000 cases today in Ireland.
That's sad. It's the whole in
That's
Ireland.
It's tiny. That's just the Republic. That's not the North.
Oh,
That's
here's
just
4.9 million. So it actually have about the same population.
Jesus. And you've got way less cases. What about in the Americas? Poiz and
Yeah, how's it going for y'all?
Boy.
I mean,
Well, I
nothing's
think
changed
a lot
since
of
we last
people are-
recorded.
Yeah, a lot of things are basically the same. What the numbers are the same, but the rates for each state have been like changing a lot. So there'll be like some states, like the Northeast, how it's packed with people and really tiny. They'll get like really big numbers and then really small numbers, really big numbers, really small numbers, stuff like that. While all the spaced out states won't get much at all, like North Dakota, stuff like that. But then if like a small outbreak happens, even if it's really small, the population's so low that it's just on paper, it's like 20% increase up to like 100% increase, stuff like that. So it's interesting to see all like the maps and stuff on that, especially the weekly stuff, because a lot of places here update it weekly. So you'll see the different changes.
yeah.
I just
Yeah,
made this really
they've been,
boring, didn't I?
the country of the United States,
Yeah.
and they just passed 20 million cases overall, guys.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
it's
That is crazy, bro. It's like
my
more than
God.
like
Incredible.
10.
You know, I saw things would turn around this year, but then literally on the 1st of January, we get told we're staying in. Cases have like gone up by 10 times in Ireland, and because of Christmas and New Year's, obviously, and it's just gotten completely
Yeah,
out
all
of
the
fucking hand.
premiers who are basically governors here, they were all complaining about, like, the governor of Manitoba, ex-premier of Manitoba. He said, like, I will be the man who steals Christmas just to keep you guys safe. And he
really
did.
What a
Yeah.
hero.
He cried.
Jesus. Oh,
it's weird because
Ryan.
my
Yeah.
state over the holidays actually had the biggest decrease of cases, and then once the holidays ended, it started going back to normal.
Yeah, it's just
That's odd.
I feel like this is just gonna keep happening over and over. Like cases will kind of whittle down, and then anytime there's an event where you'd normally have big gatherings, like probably Easter will be the next one. It's just gonna skyrocket and then slowly start whittling down again until the next one, and
Dude, I
it's
can't wait
never
till, like,
gonna stop.
like March 18th, not March 18th, 13th, whatever they the quarantine started, bro. It'll be one whole year. I feel like
Yeah,
it's hasn't even been a year.
but the thing is, the vaccines are coming out now, so I
That's
think
true. And it'll only take until, let's say, like September of 2021 for everybody
yeah,
to finish getting fully vaccinated. Wow, it's only 9 months from now.
10,000 shipping to Ireland in the first shipment. So.
Wow, 10
Yeah, I
whole
think the
thousand
main thing
country of like 5 million.
is
Mm.
if they
No,
get
but
all the
that's the first shipment.
I think it's
yeah, if they get
100,000.
all the people that actually deal with the virus, like the nurses, then it's probably going to decrease a lot.
Yeah, it's just like
So
Exactly.
I guess it just depends
medical
on who
workers
you
and
do
then
it
the
to.
old. But I think they all
Yeah.
get two doses of it. So
And there's so many being made. Like this is just again the first shipment. I think it's just gonna get bigger and bigger each time. We're probably gonna have a couple 100,000 coming in next time. And this is just Ireland. This is a worldwide thing. So I think by the end of the year, basically everyone will be vaccinated.
Actually, that mutant strain over in the UK.
I think the vaccine covers that as well. Actually.
On apparently, bro. There's this one strain, bro,
It's compatible. It's good.
Yeah,
that
it's
just
good.
can make you blind, straight up.
I don't think I believe that.
It's true, bro. It's true. Have you seen the eyes of these people? Bright red eyes, all
Yep,
puffed
and
up.
it gives them autism as well. Yep.
It's like autism. It's a coronavirus. Like it's some blindness.
Yep.
Gotta get that shit treated, bro. It's not permanent blindness.
Ryan, you got a new monitor. Tell us about it.
Oh boy.
Oh
I
boy, here
am
we go.
going.
Here we go.
So first off, the only difference is I am playing literally Battlefront 2, the old one, so I can't
Yeah.
see like the big differences. But from 60 to 144 hertz, it is very smooth, and also the color is much better on this one as well. Like the
Yes.
colors look better, but also I think with like lighter colors it might fade a little bit. But I'm it's not too noticeable really. But I really like this.
I switched from 60 to 144 as well, like a month or two ago, and like I didn't think it would be that different because people told me like it's not that big different, but it's like so fucking smooth it hurts
It
my
is.
eyes. It's
It
insane.
is so smooth. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to just how good it is.
I
But
feel like my
I'm only
skin-
playing right now on like I don't have all the big games that I have downloaded until I'm gonna make my computer, which is probably
Yeah,
gonna be in like 5 or so
days.
days.
yeah.
So then I'll be able to like actually play the bigger games. So
One
like
thing, yeah.
Sea of
One
Thieves.
thing you gotta try is Minecraft because like I've played so much Minecraft over my lifetime that playing it in 144 hertz like freaked me the fuck out. You've gotta see it.
I will definitely try that.
Anyways, we
Yeah.
skipped like 4 topics. Let's go back to those.
We don't have to do
Topic
them in order.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can.
we'll
We're
just
I know,
pick
improvising.
out
go
in
to a favorite
terms.
games then, because that one works the best on what you just said.
Yeah, what's everyone's favorite games? Let's start with Poise.
Turkey.
I can't say I have a favorite game, but like
Really?
there's a lot of games that I enjoy playing. Or I wouldn't say a lot. There's
Actually,
a
that
few that I like
baseball
more than
game,
others. Which
that
Minecraft
baseball
is
game
one.
you're in
Yes,
at 9
yes.
and
Out of the
10
park baseball 21
Oh
is
my!
I a lot of my hours in that are just for being AFK, and I leave it just on and running in the background because it doesn't take up much RAM or anything, and because like I'll just go back to it and start playing it at random times. But yeah,
it's
that's a
famous
game
for
I
it.
play.
Like you, 90% of the time you check Poise's status, he's playing out of the
Out of
park
park
baseball.
baseball 2001.
Yeah, I actually didn't play it for like 2 months, going from like September to November, but then I just got back into it again recently. I've started playing it.
Would you consider yourself a professional out of the park baseball 21 player?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could play the game. I'm pretty good at the game, I could say, and I have 1,000 hours in it. So, I guess if that makes me a professional, then sure. But I can't say I'm the best at the game by any means.
There you have it. We have a pro gamer in this call.
All right, next we'll go
Yeah,
to
I'm
Ryan.
actually going to participate in the out of the park baseball esports.
The
Nice.
tournament.
I
Right.
can't wait
I
for that.
actually played
Yeah,
one
what's up?
tournament. I played in
What is
a.
your
I played in a.
favorite game?
Wait,
Valorant.
you played in a tournament, Pancho?
I
A
played in a
tournament?
tournament. It was at like a convention.
An out of the park baseball
And-
tournament?
No, it was a Valorant tournament. Tournament.
Oh
Valorant.
boy!
I've never played out on Valorant, and that was the only time I played Valorant. But I
Did you
won.
win?
I did win.
Oh, we have a genuine pro gamer in this call. I'm scared.
Wait, no, it wasn't Valorant. It was Apex Legends.
Well, those are two very different games.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
know.
No, they're
know.
basically the same thing.
They are the same.
It's
thing.
because this year's tournament was gonna be Valorant, and then the convention was canceled due to COVID.
God damn.
I won, and that's the reason I won the set set. It's for like $120. I won it for
And
the
that's
tournament.
why Apex Legend is your favorite game.
I
That
played
was
one game of Apex Legends ever, and like I was carried by 2 teammates, and I won. And I never played after that, just to keep my 100% win rate.
I played 3 games because in the tournament you all played 3, and then the best your best score was the winner. We hardly won. So the way it worked, right, is that it was the you add up all your team's kills, and then you get plus 10 if you win the battle royale. So we got
Oh
16,
really?
and then we won. So we got 26 points overall. There was this guy who got 17 kills. Oh, but he lost. And he
Oof.
was like
Wow.
second too. Like he actually placed. He would have totally beaten us. But yeah.
Unless you count like Minecraft, fucking Hunger Games. I've only played like 3 rounds of a battle royale game ever, and it was on PUBG Mobile. When
Do I
that
love
first
PUBG
came
Mobile?
out.
PUBG Mobile was so easy. Like I played that game, and I
Yeah.
played it a few times, and every single like enemy I encountered, I swear, was an NPC.
Yeah, no,
would
they
just
were. They
murder
have a
your
bunch of
dad or something.
bots.
That's
They
why I
put
stopped
like a
watching.
bunch of bots.
That
in.
makes sense.
Yeah. Ryan, what is your favorite game, bro?
Wait, no, actually, before we go into that,
Yeah.
about PUBG Mobile, my friend, right? He set up like this system where he could play PUBG Mobile but with keyboard and mouse controls. He just
Oh,
That is
no.
evil. Just fucking decimating these mobile players.
When you
Yeah.
use a phone as your computer monitor.
That those poor fuckers he was playing against. They didn't stand a chance.
Alright, now on to Ryan's favorite game.
Yeah.
Right. So this is. I mentioned this earlier. Battlefront 2, the 2005 version.
It's great.
It is.
It's amazing.
It's an amazing game. So I played that all the time on the PlayStation 2, and now on the PC on Steam, you can mod it. So I added like 15 different mods for it,
What
and
kind of
it
things do the
is
mods add?
so just more maps, more units, stuff like that.
Mm.
It
Oh,
is
it's not
really
like.
good.
Do you have any just like
Like
joke
server
mods
plugins
add in
stuff.
something retarded?
I think I think so. I added like this big mod pack, and I'm pretty
Mm.
sure there's a couple jokes in it. They said there was like there's one to where sometimes one of the unit skins would be something weird. Like I'm pretty sure it was like Buzz Lightyear was one of them, but those are just like things.
The fact that you can still play online in original Battlefront 2
It
on
is,
PC, it's amazing. Like one
yeah.
of my I got it under the assumption the online was down, and one of my friends had it as well. And then we figured out it still fucking works and found a server with like 50 players in it. It was amazing. It's
Not
so
only
cool.
that, so not only is this game active on the multiplayer, but with the modded, if you and your friends all have the same mod, or at least mostly the same mods, then
Mm,
you can play online with each other. So I was doing that with two of my friends, and it was just amazing.
And that goes
that's
into
fucking
my
cool.
favorite game. I love me some Gary's mod with the boys, man.
Fair enough.
Oh
Good
Problem
for
is,
yeah,
you.
got like so the game's like 4 gigabytes. I like 66 gigabytes of mods. So whenever anybody tries to join me and they never play me before, it's just like 3 hours for them to load in because it's download everything.
Do you
It's
want to hear a
hilarious.
great story about Gary's mod I have?
Sure, go
Let's
ahead.
hear it.
So in like 2017 or 2016, I used to play with this guy in TF2. His name was something like Senpai, he was like the ironic, like making fun of weebs guy. It was really funny, and he'd like blast on voice chat. And we used to play Gary's mod. And I remember one day he was gonna join our server. So me and my friend, we had this mod that lets you get gibs when you kill people. You can like blow their arms off. So I just kept killing my friend over and over again, and then I used all of his like organs and body parts to make a throne for the senpai guy. And then he joined, and we just spawned NPCs until the game crashed. It was amazing.
No, like I just one mod, it's like whack aircraft or some shit. Yeah, it's like airplanes.
Mm.
And the airplanes explode right when they're like destroyed. So fine, he just sat like in this one area of the map, and he just kept spam spawning like Japanese zeros, and just caused like a huge ass terrible noise the entire time he was on server.
Oh god. Should I talk about my favorite game?
Yeah, go
Sure.
ahead.
TF2.
I love
Easy.
TF2, man. I have like 1,500 hours in TF2.
You know what? TF2 or Mario Galaxy 2. One of those
I
two.
love Mario House too.
I grew up on that game. That's the
Man,
fucking this soundtrack on that game is the best out of any
it is
game.
really good. Yeah,
I never beat it though. I only got to I never beat 100%. I beat the game.
We beat it. I beat it with my friend. I remember we were stuck on the World 3 boss for
I was so
ages.
stuck on that fucking World 3 boss.
That
One
one
day,
fucking sucked.
one of my cousins came over, and then my older cousin was like, "Hey, Carmen, could you please help us beat fucking the World 3 boss in Mario Galaxy 2?" She's like, "Okay," and then she started doing it. She's like, "Some fries, right?" And then we all left for lunch. Like we didn't leave the house, just downstairs to like eat pizza or some shit. And then we come back upstairs, and she finally beat the boss. But she just missed lunch because she was beating the boss.
I remember when I like a couple years ago, I played through it again, and I was like dreading that boss, and I was way older, obviously, and I
Yeah.
was really dreading that boss. Like, oh, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna be stuck on it again. And then I get to it, and I beat it like in 2 minutes
I
in
had the
one
literal
attempt.
same experience too, like a year
Yeah,
ago. I was like,
and I was like,
how
wow.
how the fuck am I stuck on this for like months as a kid?
Yeah, it
Not only
was
my
the easiest
friend,
shit.
when I was a kid in the regular like New Super Mario Bros. We were never able to beat like fucking like we beat the final boss, but we never unlocked like Star World or anything. And we got like stuck in like World 6 for a couple while, right? But our cousins bought it, and then we came over to their house.
Mm.
Same people, and then they were like, "We're stuck on the first world castle." Now we were in like World 3 at this point, so we're like, "Okay," and then we beat the world castle, and then next time we're there like a month later, they've 100% of the game.
What the fuck?
They were just stuck on that one level.
But I in the Wii New Super Mario Bros. Do you remember the final boss on that was the most bullshit thing ever with the big Bowser fucking
Yeah,
hunting you down. We could not beat that. We had to use the cheat thing for that.
I haven't
I
played
usually
that game in so long, and that kind of
Me
it does
neither.
talking about it reminds me of it, and kind of makes me want to go back to it because I don't remember
Same
if
here.
I probably beat like 2 of the Star Wars like levels, and that was it.
cheats doesn't remember. So I got like a what's it called, like a action replay for my DS, and all I do in like a Pokemon Heart Gold is I just like change my sprite or like walk like out of bounds.
I
And
always
then
wish I had one of them.
later I found that there's like an actual glitch in like Diamond and Pearl. Now I'm platinum because they changed the platinum. And like if you go around like a bicycle or around these like 4 lampposts in like a really like quickly in like this one pattern, you can just go out of bounds. And then you can walk because the game has a speedometer, like I mean like step meter, right? Tachometer, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
And you walk and increase your steps. And if you walk like a certain number of steps, you can just get the mythical Pokemon like Shaman and Darkrai
Mm.
without actually needing the event items.
Did you ever have
No, so the main reason I did it right is
what?
because so back when we had Pokemon like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, like I'm gonna slow do, but like so my
Oh,
sister,
dude.
like I love Heart Gold. It's one of like my favorite game because I play it this we have played the most, probably like 2,000 hours in the game. But
Mm.
so I was I was like halfway through the game. I was like by all of mine saying, I was like, hey Anley, could you get me a Meowth? Because Meowth is exclusive to Soul Silver and I want one. She's like, actually, I found this cool online thing that says I can get a Shaman. And it was like a hoax. So she restarted her
Oh
game
god.
and she didn't get Shaman. And she was like, damn.
God, I
And it's
have
like, she did beat the game. She did like get really far into the game. She didn't beat it. But she got to Lugia. And so she gave me her Lugia like before I did the thing in case she messed up because she didn't want to delete the Lugia. And Lugia's name was Nightski because she spelled Night Sky wrong. And I
What?
still
So
have
was it
Night.
like an I instead of a Y?
Yeah.
Nice.
And
that
I still have that Lugia. She was like, "I'll
to
give it
this
to you
day.
until I learn Sky Attack," which Lugia was like level 90, and she's like, "Oh, and then you give it back." And I'm like, "Okay." So
I
yeah,
still
I
have all
still
my Pokemon as well.
I think I transferred it to Black and White 2, but I never got past that because I didn't have Pokemon Bank.
I did, I think. I put them in no, they're not the newest ones anymore. The Sun and Moon. I transferred them to Sun and Moon. That's the last game I played because
I played Sword and Shield, but I didn't get past it. Like I got to point Sword and Shield, I got like past some cave and I didn't have any healing items, and all my Pokemon were dead except like one guy. I need like 15 health, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna play this." Because if
yeah.
I die, it's either go all the way through the cave and then heal myself at Pokemon Center, or have to fight like 4 trainers, which there's no way I'm gonna fucking win.
Yeah.
And so I'm just stuck at this point. I'm like, okay, I'll stop. Actually, since the lockdown started, I have not played my Switch like hardly. I got Mario and I beat Mario. Like I beat like 100% Mario Galaxy. And then
Yeah.
I started on Sunshine's weird. I've heard like Sunshine's all right to play on it, but like with the actual Switch controller, it's weird as hell.
I was playing
And,
Galaxy on it and I
yeah,
was near
Galaxy's
the
fun.
end. I love
I 100% did it as Mario, and then like a quarter way for Luigi, and then had to like do like finals for school or some shit.
I wish they had Galaxy 2 on that though, because I think it's way better. I think it's the
Yeah,
best
Galaxy's
or the
fun.
best.
I would say it's better. Like they don't have some side feels to them, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
apologies. What was Ryan saying? So Ryan saying something before I cut him off.
mm.
Huh? Oh, I was talking the Mario Galaxy stuff. There's a level on there where like
Yeah.
you know the shadow thing where it's like a race and
Oh,
your
they
shadow
were like
chases you.
what's it
Yeah,
like?
those fuckers.
The Chompworks Galaxy clone Mario
Yep,
stuff.
Mm.
that's
On my life,
I
I
never
tried I could never be as good. I go back
Fuck
to it
that
like
shit.
2 months ago. I still can't fucking beat it, even as like even as basically an adult, right? It's just so insanely
It's
hard because you have to
bullshit.
like baby this fucking like fragile ass golden chain chomp head all the way across this entire level filled with lava, and there's like 1,000 guys covering you off. Can't even quite do it. I was
It's
just stuck.
stupid.
As a kid, I was stuck on the Luigi's 100 purple coins on regular Mario Galaxy. And when I played on the Switch, I whooped it. I like completely whooped its ass. It was so easy. But I go back to Chainworks after that. I'm like, okay, that was easy. Chainworks was easy, and it's still not. Chainworks is fucking impossible.
I remember after beating Mario Galaxy 2 when I was like probably 9 or 10 and being like I got I got to the new world and I was like but I guess I was pissed off because there were still enemies in the world. It's like this doesn't make any sense. I killed Bowser. So stupid.
The enemies all just immediately disappear.
What else?
All right, I
Alright,
gotta
next
go for a sec. I'll be right back, but we should move
Alright, well,
on.
turkey's gone. Let's begin Turkey's incredible, insane topic,
No.
guys.
Yeah,
You know,
great
okay.
idea.
Here, I have
Alright,
something. So, do you guys watch Slimesicle at all?
I used to, but
So
I don't watch
just
him religiously.
just
Like if I see a video recommended, I watch it because I like his content. But I'm like, actually, I'm not subscribed or anything.
yeah, he uploads like once every few months. But he uploaded a video
Yeah.
recently, which was like the hardest mine. What was it? Let me see. What was it called? Let me go check real quick. It was called let's see, the hardest Minecraft difficulty. That's what it was. Where he
Oh.
created a Minecraft data pack that
Mhm.
it just turned Minecraft into complete just insanity, and it was so
What's
dumb.
his name?
And so
Lundy, I think.
like things
Yeah,
like making polar bears and ravagers spawn everywhere, and they want to kill you. Chickens exist and they attack you, but they also multiply exponentially. So you'll just be like sitting there, and a chicken will like all of a sudden there's 2 chickens, and then there's 4, and then there's 8, and they're all coming after you.
I'm back.
Just
by
things
the way.
like that, where like water kills you and lava doesn't. And so just today,
I streamed some on Twitch with my friend, right? And we were playing Minecraft. We made some bullshit. We gave up on the first one. We had this really gay ass thing of creepers, right? So our original plan was gonna be like we are gonna try and kill each other, but we just kept finding creepers because we made creepers, right? They were always supercharged and they always run directly at the player before exploding.
How? How does that keep happening?
We made that. Like we made it for like a fucking fucking what are they called?
Oh,
The
yeah.
blocks, command block.
Oh,
in Slimesicle's
And then we
data
like
pack, the creepers like lunge at you.
So-
So
so-
you'll be
we-
like running away from one, and it'll just dash, and then it just explodes.
we made it was like the one we actually made, and I remember I made a I streamed on Twitch. Was basically it was skeleton arrows explode. Endermen always have TNT. What else was it? Oh yeah, spiders leave webs. That one got very annoying. Well, yeah, we
That's
bought
amazing.
tridents, and the tridents would like cause huge, massive lightning explosions. Oh yeah, and sheep explode if you punch them. That was just the one he made up for like no reason. So that's really that went on. Even just we were playing Minecraft. It's just a
Anyway,
fun one to have.
the data pack I was just talking about, I was playing it today with some guys, and I think we played it for like maybe an hour, and we all had like 30 deaths each already. We set up a death counter, but we did get to the Nether, so we're getting to beating Minecraft.
Anything different in Nether? gas.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to the part yet, but Nether bricks, the texture has just been removed, and anytime you step on them, a dog just spawns and dies.
It's actually real?
Yeah.
Why is that even? It's just a noise?
It just dies. A dog spawns and just immediately dies.
Yeah, but
sorry,
why
my
though?
internet cut out.
How's that
I
make it
don't know.
harder?
But
And they're
Let's see.
invisible.
oh yeah, crafting tables and furnaces have been switched. So to get a furnace or to get a crafting table, you need a furnace.
Mm.
How does that
And
work?
so we got
Oh.
lucky because we found a witch's hut right next to spawn, and that had a furnace in it.
That fucking sucks.
Eating apples does a thing where like it creates a massive hole in the ground that you fall down and die. So
What is
just
the
every
point of
food you
that?
eat is just does something stupid.
What does cooked chicken do? Because there's so many chickens.
Cooked
as well.
chicken, I don't think it does anything. Cooked chicken doesn't do anything, but it's hard to get because chickens multiply
Yeah, we get, like,
exponentially and want to kill you.
Edge. And you go into like a hallway with flame, or just then chickens.
I remember I was playing with Momo, and we're building cats, and he got impatient, so he put me in creative mode to work on something, and his whole basement was just made of stone. So I replaced all the stone bricks with a fucking the silverfish ones. And then after he came into his basement, all of the fucking walls just broke into silverfish, and they killed him.
I've been on that realm. He invited me onto that realm, and the thing that happened, right? We were like going to the. He tried me like a stone room for a while.
Mm.
And it broke me out. But like I remember I was stuck. No, we found like a buried treasure map, and then as I was trying to find it, he just kept spawning like villagers and ghasts, and the game like ran to a halt because of all the lag. Like I remember like 100 villagers, those tiny ass islands. I did find the treasure chest after like 20 minutes. It was very difficult.
That's
yeah.
fucking Momo.
And after Spanish, we only spawned like 20 guests.
There was also
And-
time I just kept placing sea pickles everywhere when he wanted to build like a water
Oh,
tower.
I remember being on that like Pirate Cove or whatever. It was,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you playing sea pickles in like every single block. What even happened to that? We have not been on there at all. Since the first
I
time.
think he just deleted it afterwards.
Speaking of
Ryan-
silverfish, my
Yeah.
cousin created a mod that adds in a bunch of like structures and adds like more dungeons and stuff to Minecraft. And one of the dungeons is the outside of it is created solely from just silverfish blocks or just stone with silverfish. And so we've played with this mod in a mod pack before. And I'll just be like mining, and whoever else we're playing with will be like ahead. They'll be like, "Oh, we found a dungeon," and we'll be like, "Oh, cool." Then all of a sudden, there'll be a swarm of silverfish coming, and they just don't stop coming. And I swear, there's like 500 silverfish that come, and it takes us like a good 5 to 10 minutes to kill all of them. We get a ton of XP, but there's just such an insane amount of silverfish that come out of that dungeon.
That's terrifying. I'd be
Yeah.
scared if that happened in reality.
It was
Alright,
scary.
Ryan, what's your Minecraft story, bro?
Yeah, let's ask Ryan for a Minecraft story.
I have many Minecraft stories.
If I was on
What's your
server,
best
I'd
one
have
though,
a
bro?
giant ass railway.
I don't even know.
But like I've always been on a server, and I haven't been on a server in like a month, so I have no idea somebody destroyed the railway.
Did they?
And yeah, I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
because water destroys them, and we already were griefed by water.
That's
But
funny.
it connects like your place, like the pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it connects that to spawn, to all the major buildings around spawn, and to Quack's place.
I'm fucking formally inviting you. Like, there's this server I've been playing on. I kind of own for like 2 years, and it's survival. It's like proper survival. I'm formally inviting you. We're doing like a season 2 thing where everyone starts fresh, like really far away from like the original spawn. With like end and nether reset. We should build the fucking pit 2 on it. It would be amazing.
Yeah, 3.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we should. We can do that on like the summer, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe time to
Yeah.
play Minecraft.
Summer's probably when it'll be up because we're waiting until like the new update comes out.
Oh, so you guys are updating it to the newest version of Minecraft.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Minecraft
exactly.
17.
Also, let's talk favorite foods. What's everyone's
Okay. So there's one like Italian restaurant, right?
favorite?
Called like Chanty. That's by here. I think it's like a franchise, but like the one's owned by this one family. And there's one thing. It's like a fettuccine alfredo. Oh, I
Mm.
love it there. Beautiful. They got like another type, like a fettuccine supremo, which is like that plus seafood. And it's great. I love that stuff. Yes, fettuccine alfredo and its variations are probably my favorite food.
Italian food, best on the planet.
That is true.
Unironically.
Italian
Definitely,
food
though.
is very
So-
good.
Huh?
All right, how about you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite food, Ryan?
Yeah.
A unsettling addiction to lemon heads, the little candies.
Lemon heads?
It is sometimes sad.
I see.
So, but other than that, I kind of like grapes a lot and apples,
Great.
peanut butter.
What are lemon heads
Would be-
though? That sounds like an American.
Aren't they like
So-
just a really sour, hard candy that
I
tastes
think they're
like
called
lemon?
warheads.
They're not super sour, but
not
they're like
warheads.
yeah,
Yeah, they're not
they're
that sour.
they're lemon heads.
Yeah, the lemon
Mm.
heads. They're like no,
They're
I've had them
lemon
once. They're like
So do you
warheads.
know what a lemon drop is?
I do
No.
know. It's like a
Okay,
kind of
really.
sour small candy.
Yeah, it's imagine a lemon drop, but it's a circle, and it has like more juicy flavor.
I
That's what a
see.
lemon head is.
Americans have like
Everyone
8
has, like,
trillion
knowledge
more
about
sweets than here.
Yeah,
that's
that's
Yeah,
why we're all
exactly.
fat and 300
Yeah.
pounds.
That's the exact reason, yeah.
If you look at fucking packaging on American foods and their European version, there's like 3 times more ingredients than the American ones. It's kind of worrying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been
there's
paying
so many
attention to that
chemicals.
a lot. Like I've been that was actually my research paper. That's what I made it on,
Yeah.
like chemicals in food. And so I've
Research?
always been doing this somewhat, but more recently I've been paying really close attention to that stuff.
You wanna,
And
Yeah.
you'd be
Master's degree,
completely
bro.
surprised on some of the stuff that's in here. It is crazy.
Sounds scary. Then like, what is the other thing? It's because they don't have as much regulations. That's
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably
probably
the
it.
FDA doesn't really do much regulations on food. They do it a lot on chemicals, but not on food. So
That's true.
then they just put the chemicals in the food. There you
Kind
go.
of shows like why you should never fucking trust corporations. If they made it legal to just sell you food that can kill you, but it gives them a good profit, they would switch to it. They don't give
no,
a fuck.
that's actually reminds me of what they were talking about. So
That's the
basically, back when they
solution
were
for
like banning all
overpopulation.
chemicals, they just ask the companies what chemicals are bad so they can ban them. The FDA.
Yeah.
And they left out Teflon, right? Because it was
Oh.
like it's like really it was like really profitable. But it's like a really bad carcinogen and it stays in your body for like 40 years.
Jeez,
And they
it's
just
like
kept using it in like home goods for like decades.
remember when there was the big push to make nicotine, get rid of advertising for nicotine, and like they had all of the CEOs of the nicotine companies up in court, and they asked them all, um, on pledge to say if they believe nicotine is addictive or not, and they all come up and say, "I believe nicotine is not addictive." Like,
What?
how soulless do you have to be?
I see.
All about the money,
Hmm.
making big bucks.
Ryan, talking
Yeah.
about your projects, didn't you do one on the troubles?
Oh, I did. I did that on speech. It was supposed to be so it's kind of a research assignment, and then you're supposed to do I think it was either a 3-minute speech or a 5-minute speech. And so I put everything together, made a slideshow of it. And I'm like, okay, I can knock this out in 3 to 5 minutes. And mine ended up being 16 minutes.
Good.
Did you get
Give
extra
them
credit?
No, but I got like 1 point off for it being triple the limit. But I mean,
I
1 point off. I still got like a high
At least
90
you
on it.
showed
I
your
almost never get
passion.
90s when it comes to like written stuff. Except this one time, so there's this one course here in Alberta, right? It's called Career and Life Management, right?
Mm.
And for one, we had to like watch this video about like how like conservative television is doing some shit, right? And
Yeah.
then I just spun it to be like how liberals are bad, and I actually like and how I would never do marijuana, and I actually used the phrase "the devil's lettuce" in the actual essay. I got like a 96. Yeah, I was like some spelling mistakes I didn't catch it.
That's amazing.
Incredible.
Let's talk about incredibly specific things that we hate.
Certain groups of people. Yeah. That's
No.
No. I have to think about this.
No,
There are a lot
none
of
that.
things I hate, but okay. So thing recently is I have to just rant about proper etiquette when it comes to setting the table, because my parents are insistent that the table is set with the knife on the spoon on the right side and the fork on the left side. But I hold my fork in my right hand. I hold my knife in my left hand because I'm right-handed, and the majority of the world is right-handed. But
Yeah,
no,
you
for some
use your
reason,
right
some
hand
idiot
knife.
in like I don't know
The
who comes
knife
up with proper
right hand,
etiquette,
and the left
but
Yeah.
hand is-
no, we're supposed to put knife on left side, fork on right side.
What's the point?
So
like,
dumb. Like, who came up with this? I want to beat them up.
Like some
Someone
people like-
probably in the 4th century, bro.
So
Not 4th
inconvenient.
century. It was 4th century. I think it was I think utensils came from Middle East, like 10th century. So probably around there.
Yeah, let's just use something that was like created in the 10th century and that's not relevant at all anymore.
Yeah,
So you have knife on the left. No, you have knife on the left side, right?
Knife is supposed to go on the right side, but I eat with my knife in my left hand, so I always put it on the left side anyway.
People do that with
Ah.
left hand. You doing it wrong.
I use my right hand for the
Yes,
knife,
I-
and
That's
Oh,
what you're
really?
supposed-
Are you right-handed or
Yeah, but-
left-handed?
normally I'm right-handed.
I think you're doing it wrong. Like personally, I think you personally are just holding your knife in the wrong hand.
I don't know.
Me
That's the
or-
way it feels comfortable for me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much.
Like when you are
In the
eating
grand
something
scheme of things.
without a knife and you just have a fork, do you have your
Mm.
fork in your right or your left hand?
my right hand,
Uh,
which is why I'm
Exactly.
thinking about
I'm
this.
left-handed.
Just fork, it's right hand. But if I'm a fork and knife, forks on left, knives on right.
I just always have my fork in my right hand. Even with a
I
knife,
see.
my knife goes in my left hand.
It's never mattered to me.
Yeah, I honestly don't care either. Or like the different types of fork. I also never take heed to that, honestly. Like fish.
One thing.
What's fish got some type of
Nah,
fork?
I just use one type of fork.
Whenever I have it alone, I make my fork. But like whenever my mom like sets a table or she tells me to, I say like the specific type of fork for that situation. I've never understood the reasoning.
I mean, we have
The
different
only
kinds of
cutlery I
knives for
use
like steak,
differently is-
but
Yeah, but
Only
like steak's
cutlery
more
I
hard.
use
You need like
differently
steak
is-
knives for
Yeah.
the steak, and you need butter knives for the sausage stuff.
The only time I'd ever use a different cutlery is like if I'm making a cup of tea, I'll use a
Teaspoon.
teaspoon instead of a tablespoon. That's it. I don't know what the fuck you're up to, but I don't do that. I'll tell you something I really hate that's super specific. You know those people who are
Yep.
like history buffs who will associate like not even in a joking way at all. They'll associate anyone from any country with the stereotype of that country,
Yeah, like
and it's
Mama.
really fucking annoying. I used to know someone like that, and they'd like,
What's their exact name, their address?
yeah, let me give you their address. They were the most annoying fucking individual ever. Like they were so annoying. I hate people like that.
I can't believe Dream got doxxed by his fans. It's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, I heard about
How
that. Did
could
it
you
like
not
get
believe
leaked
that?
at all? Because I remember there's a group or like there's some people that like had all of the information, but I don't know if they ever leaked it.
They did. His
They did?
address. Yes, his address, his full name, his IP address.
This is
all
what
his
happens when
emails,
you
all his
And
actively
that, boys,
support
is why you don't
deranged
cheat in
people.
Minecraft.
This is why
Nah,
you
he
don't
didn't cheat.
support your deranged fans.
He's really lucky, bro.
Yeah, he's just really lucky. Oh god. Fucking.
Guys,
He has a
that's
bunch
one
of
guy
like
who
12-year-old girls coming to his house the next day.
Drawing
Oh, Dream! Oh, can we see you do a Minecraft speedrun live, please?
12-year-old girls or 40-year-old men. Pick your poison.
What's with the gore pornography? Like, why are people drawing that?
Oh
Why
yeah,
is
I've
so
seen
much-
that.
Let's
Hold on.
Because he
not talk about.
supports, like, the
No,
really
we're not
obsessive
talking
fans.
about this.
No.
No.
Okay,
not
fine,
talking about that.
fine. But some of them, like, I'm not gonna say anything specific, but some of them, it's just, you know, where do you
Why?
come up with this?
Let's
They just have weird
not do-
fucking fantasies.
God, you didn't even give me a chance to say what I hate.
No,
Well, we
we're
didn't
not
finish.
stopped yet. We're on you yet. We're on you yet.
Oh my god.
It's your
bro.
turn, Ryan.
Like,
Tell us
video
Hey,
what
do you know what,
hate.
guys? Do you know what I hate?
What do you hate,
Sure.
Ryan?
I hate Velcro.
I like Velcro.
Velcro.
I don't have a
that.
problem
Does
with
he
I
like
hate
Velcro.
the-
I cannot stand the texture or the noise it makes. It
Dude,
is
they got military
terrible.
grade stuff doesn't make noise.
The noise it makes?
Yeah,
What
that's-
Yes.
noise does Velcro
Like the
make?
ripping.
You know the
Ripping,
Velcro
like-
sound when you like
Ripping.
tear it apart.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that noise. That's a great
I
noise.
hate it.
What the fuck? That is
It-
a weird peeve.
There is no noise in history that makes me recoil other than Velcro noises.
What
I
It
about
is
like
just terrible.
scraping a
Side,
knife
texture.
against the plate?
That's bad, but that is not anywhere
not
near
like
as bad
the
as
side?
Velcro.
What
Or
the
like
fuck?
the curly side of all the hair. Which side do you not like specifically? Because they don't like the
Huh?
texture. Which
The
side?
texture,
Like, 'cause they're
both really, but mostly the
fuzzy
mostly
side.
the the fuzzy side, I guess.
That
I
is a
see.
weird peeve.
I haven't actually
Okay.
used
It is
Velcro in a
very
while.
odd.
Alright, next we'll go on to Kirby's incredible, insane topic.
Nah, we
Whoa,
haven't
hold on.
done
Oh
I
you
don't
boy.
yet.
think
We haven't
everyone
done
gave
you
what they hate yet.
Pancho.
I already
Yeah,
did,
Pancho hasn't said yet. He's trying to avoid the topic.
certain groups of people, bro.
Certain groups. of
Okay, never
people.
mind. We're skipping Pancho.
Yeah, we're
Maybe we
skipping
should skip.
Pancho. All right, Turkey's insane, incredible, amazing, fucking awesome.
This is gonna be lame, isn't it?
insane topic.
It's gonna be
We're
like
talking
what's
about the Spire. We're talking
Oh
about
no.
What, again?
yeah.
apparently.
Are they tearing it down?
I'm giving our adoring 5
Man.
viewers a history lesson on the Spire. All right.
I used to be this big ass pillar there.
Yeah,
called
the 5
Nelson.
viewers are just the 5 of
There
us.
used to be a big fucking pillar there called Nelson's fucking
And the
stupid
IRA
pillar.
They launched an RPG at it and it blew up.
Yeah, the IRA blew it up because it
all
was a memorial to a British war
It is
general.
Irish. And they're like, oh yeah, big ass sticks, because Irish people have such long penises, so I want to represent that in architecture.
So
and
they
then
made a
that's-
big, ugly, stupid fucking pole, and
that's
then
what-
Nelson's stupid head is in a museum, and we should all steal it.
Yeah, it'd be such a cool thing. Tape it to the spire.
Yeah, fuck Nelson. He's a piece of shit. That's all I
He
have to
beat
say.
Napoleon though, bro.
Napoleon?
Like no, was it? Who was Nelson again? He was an admiral, right? Did he beat
Yeah,
Nelson?
he's just some random admiral. Did you just call him Napoleon?
No, I think he beat Napoleon, right? At Waterloo. Wasn't that him?
I think it was just a guy called Nelson, Pancho.
I'm looking it up. Looking it up.
If you just look up
'Cause
Nelson,
no,
you're gonna
'cause
get like
you built a giant ass pillar for somebody who did nothing.
Well, he was probably just a random war general no one cares about called Nelson. Who
Let's
fucking
see,
cares?
Battle of
man?
Waterloo was it?
Ryan, what do you think of Nelson? All right.
That was the
What do
Duke
you-
of Wellington. That was-
Nelson.
there's nothing to think of
So
him. We don't know who he
Nope.
is.
Yeah, Ryan, do you know who
I'll go.
Nelson is? Yes or no?
I do not.
I've
I'm
heard
sure.
Exactly. Fuck Nelson. He's a piece of shit.
Here's
He
Horatio
survived.
Nelson, first Viscount Nelson. Either he won the Battle of Trafalgar. That's what he's known
What
for.
the fuck is the Battle of Trafalgar?
That sounds.
Alright?
Wait, did you say
Oh, it's when
Trafalgar or?
Trafalgar, yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
sounds
when it's when
familiar,
the British
but
people killed like 50 million boats. So it's like the best, greatest British naval victory ever.
oh yeah,
Well,
yeah, I remember
now
that
his
now.
head is in a museum and his body is blown to a million fucking pieces. So good job, Nelson. You really made a name for yourself, you piece of shit.
Well, we're talking about him now, so he did make a name for himself.
He did.
Yeah,
Actually,
no one's gonna be
he
talking
does
about
have
the
the
Great
most
Turkey.
famous podcast in the world talking about
It
him.
says he destroyed 22. No, he captured 21 ships and destroyed one. Yeah, and he
Yeah, he
killed
personally did that. Just him
4,300
alone.
people. And he captured 8,000 people.
Damn,
Cool.
I think Nelson's got something going there.
Ooh, kind of a
Yeah.
lad.
How many times have you done that, Turkey?
That's a good point.
Next topic. Next topic.
What do you? No, Turkey. Please tell me how many times.
Gonna be honest, not a lot of times.
Shame on you. I'm disappointed. You're kicked off the
What about you
podcast.
though? What about you though? What about you, Poiz, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, Poiz. Let's go to the
Next
next
topic.
Died in Battle of Trafalgar.
next topic. What did you get for Christmas?
$200, water bottle, a backpack.
You just get cash.
Get $200 cash.
You just
Nice.
got
Yeah.
cash.
Yeah, I spent on the hats, and I still have
Oh,
like $30.
that's. I mean, how are the hats?
They're very nice, actually.
Well,
Good.
enjoy
Got
your
the drill
hats.
feet, like this newsbook cap. It's very nice.
You should send a picture of the hats in a little bit.
Yeah, send a picture of the hats, then we can put
Sure,
it
I'll
on.
go ahead and
screen.
do that. Just like put these deck of cards away.
What about you, Poiz? What do you get?
I got a new headset because after my headset broke a couple months ago, I was reduced to using just a pair of $7 earbuds. So I actually got a half decent headset now. And I also got 24 instead of 24 baseballs because
That is a lot
was
of
low.
baseballs.
You see, I'd actually
Nice.
this is back the end of or the beginning of last summer. I bought like a bucket of 24 baseballs, but there were a couple problems with them. One was that they were cheap and bad, and so after like I would go out to like the elementary school field with some friends and we'd hit with them and throw with them and stuff. And after a few hits with the bat, these things would just deform and start looking like eggs. So we were just playing with eggs. And then another reason or another thing that happened with them was one day at the elementary school we usually went to play was occupied. Someone else was using the field. So we went to the middle school. And right by the middle school or right by the field in the middle the middle school building is right by the baseball field. And so every time we hit a foul ball, the balls would just land on the roof and I lost 8 balls from that.
God damn, that's a lot of lost balls.
Yeah.
I
It
remember
is.
having like elementary school. So like this kid,
Mm.
he found like a windshield wiper. They like knocked off a car in like the middle of the road. He was checking it out, right? And then some guy, he was like his friend, just like grabbed it, like flung it on like the roof. That was like the whole story.
Wow, great story.
I've hit a
What
ball
about
off
you,
of
Ryan?
someone's windshield before, but it's just like bounced off the windshield.
Boing. Didn't smash anything.
Nope. Haven't done that yet.
I remember in middle school, there was this
There's a
one.
first for everything.
It wasn't like a backpack. It was like a full size. It was like a small backpack. It was on the roof, like before I even entered the middle school, and it was there every day. You'd go look at that window, you'd still see it, even today, because it was never removed.
Oh, I have a great story.
You like posting the DMs.
In my primary school, in the bathrooms of my primary school, it was a very Catholic primary school. The bathroom had like so many kids had thrown shit or piss or blood covered or snot covered piece of paper up
Ireland
at the
be
ceiling.
like.
Yeah, that there was like stalactites of shit paper on the ceiling.
Oh my.
And like at any given time they could fall down onto you. It was like the whole ceiling
Jeez.
covered in them. So like sometimes so you'd just be taking a piss and one of them would just fall down and flop onto the floor.
Nice.
And some people even got hit by them. And like you just if you looked up you could just see small red or fucking brown or whatever stains on it. And it was vile. It was fucking vile.
Does your
I
school
have
have
a less I have a less weird version of that. So,
Mm.
my middle school was like, I want to say 4 different buildings, and so
Jeez.
we'd have like the big cafeteria building, and on the front wall was the gum wall. So there was like
Gum
over
wall.
like the 40 something years that the high school was a thing. Actually, it probably was less. Every single like
Day.
class, like I don't even know what's called, like the year of the people
Yeah,
would
class.
put all their gum on that wall. So the entire wall was just it was
Gum.
it was you couldn't even see wall in some places. It
Did
was
you
just
ever
all
eat
gum.
it? You
Oh
ever eat the
no,
gum off the walls?
that would have been very bad. Some of that
You would
stuff's
have
like
gotten disease.
some of that gum's older than all of us.
That is
Mine.
awful.
Do your schools have the ceiling that you can like toss pencils up in and it sticks?
Yeah,
No,
actually.
mine actually doesn't. It's
Dang,
Mine
you're
surprising.
missing
doesn't.
out.
We didn't. We in high school,
You're
but I think in
missing
middle
out.
school we had one. It's like this one math teacher's room, and you could throw it up. Most people wouldn't because they just mess up. But I remember one guy threw it up. He actually managed to do it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
That is
the hallway to the band room at my school is full of so many pencils because people just like I don't know why. Maybe they just bring pencils that they just don't need anymore and just decide to throw them up, or they just steal like their friend's pencil and toss it up. But there's just like pencil after pencil, and then even where there's no pencils, you can just see pencil holes.
well, that's a way to get pencils if you ever need pencils.
No,
Yeah,
the
just
the
grab one
math
from the
Yeah.
teacher,
ceiling.
he
My
would pick up
dog
pencils
has
he found in the
a
hallway,
bag of popcorn on his face. It's stuck.
and
I'll
he'd
take
put
a
it
picture.
and he'd put it on the
Oh, oh,
he'd
good
put it
boy.
on like the door frame to his room. And if anybody needed a pencil, you just grab one from there and give it to somebody.
Nice.
Very nice guy. Yeah. I
Fine gentleman.
actually because I had a 100 in his class, but somebody else had 100, so I didn't get the award for for high score in the class.
Wait, did he get the award or
The other guy got it, obviously.
wait? But didn't you say you both had hundreds?
Yeah,
Wait, why did he get it and you didn't?
I think he did more optional work, so that's why.
Oh, okay, that's dumb.
There you go. Please look at the images I posted in B Team.
That's a
Awesome.
great image. Here, you can put this up on the video. This is what my dog was doing during
That's
this
how my hats
recording.
look like, and this is a cool image I just found online. What a cool dog!
It's hard to tell where like the bag ends and your dog starts.
It's a great dog. Ryan, what did you get
Yes.
for Christmas?
Oh boy.
Got a
Christmas
monitor.
Day, I didn't get a single thing because we were planning on getting our computer, and I procrastinated of what we should get. Like I was supposed to get a list, and I didn't.
Bruh.
So probably a handful of days after Christmas, we started finding and getting all these parts. So now I have everything. I just have to wait. Well, I've ordered everything. I just have to wait for 2 more things to come in, and then I can actually build it.
Very nice, very nice. So,
But
what's the specs on the computer?
I've got a 1660 Super, and
Is that
I
good?
have an.
That
I
is-
think so. Yeah. Then I
Hmm.
have. Oh, by the way, it was just an absolute blast finding computer parts whenever I didn't know a single thing about any of it.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
I've learned a lot, and that's all that matters. But then I got like an i7 something something number. Yeah.
I
Uh,
have an i7. It's a good
I have an i3
CPU. An
in my.
i3. What the fuck?
Question mark?
Bad? Question mark. Bad.
Bad. How do you run anything on that?
Yeah.
It's everything. It's fairly fine. I don't know. It's not bad.
Ancho's
So here,
hacking. He's hacking
How
his own
is it?
computer.
i3 generation. So it says right on here.
yeah.
Why does
But
everything have respect?
But
But my gift, like for the computer stuff, it was a mixture of my grandparents, my parents, and then my money. Because for the past 2 birthdays, I didn't ask for anything, and the past Christmas, actually, I guess
yeah.
past 3 birthdays. So I was just kind of like saving up for the big gift.
My
Oh, that
birthday's
is a
coming.
big gift.
So
It's
it's only
nice.
like a month and a half. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Very cool,
Hope
ain't it?
you enjoy your new computer, Ryan.
I hope
Run
so.
from,
Ancho, make sure to come to my
literally-
house so I can give you some birthday spankings.
All right, I'll make sure to do that next time I'm in
Yes.
fucking Detroit.
Hey, group
Someone else
birthday
might get
at
to you
his,
before me.
Make sure to pop out at his place. We're having a big party.
Yeah.
Petty and
My fucking dog's being an idiot. Stop.
Take the bag off his head.
He just grabbed it off me and he's running away. He's a fucking idiot. What are we doing next?
Oh, yeah, Turkey. What did you
Uh,
get for Christmas? Did you say yet?
Yeah, I got a model of an 1866
Revolver.
yellow boy repeater.
Yeah,
I have no
Ooh.
clue what that is. Can you send a picture?
It's like an
I'll
airsoft
send a
gun,
pic-
but for gay.
No, it's not an airsoft. It's just a
Exactly.
model.
For legal
Maybe.
purposes, it's an airsoft gun.
Yeah, for legal purposes.
For legal
was it here in
purposes,
Canada? I
it's in a
think I
video
get-
game.
You get guns.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
like
get
a
like
video.
gun restricted if you're like in like one of the conditions. It's like if they were made before a year, or if they use like really obscure types of rounds, and it lists some like really weird ass rounds that
You
nobody
can't
ever
really
uses.
own any actual gun in Ireland. Like you can own guns that shoot tiny
can
little
own a
bullets if you're
Galil
a farm
if
owner.
you're
That's
a IRA member. But that's
it. Not legally.
yeah. But what are they gonna do? Just grandfather it in. Just grandfather in. It's easy.
Yeah, it's a cool looking repeater though. I want to get like a thing to put it on my wall. Like,
Alright, see that picture of the cat? Please make that the other image in the profile in the
no, we need
thumbnail
like
or
a
something.
dead
This episode had
Juliano.
nothing to do with cats. We're not doing that.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're
Yeah,
putting
but
a
I had a-
it's a
Juliano
nice
forward
image.
scene.
Tell me that's not a nice image.
It is a nice image.
It is a very
Let's
nice
do the
image.
dog. Let's do the dog instead, though.
Yeah, actually, let's do a dog. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Did
just
the-
trying
do
to our
the
next
dog
and
with the
final
hat on?
topic, guys. The
You
future
gotta
of
get
the
the hats in there.
podcast.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
got
All right. Anyway,
bi-weekly recordings and then upload them in the Wednesday.
we are on.
well, let's see. What
last
we're planning on recording every 2 weeks, basically.
Yeah.
If someone else dies, like
episodes,
Juliano, I guess they just won't be there, or we'll move it
Goal
to
is to have,
Monday or Saturday, depending on when
Juliano
everyone's
will
free.
probably be back next time. By the way, he's not permanently gone.
Yeah, we
goal
were.
is to
It was just a prank.
get at least 4 people if I want to do another episode for
Also,
that time.
yeah,
But yeah,
future of the podcast. We will probably be getting like less shit graphics and a proper intro soon, which is nice.
Yeah, we got
So we're gonna have better audio. I'm the
Yeah,
one that's
well,
holding us back right now.
That too. Well, we're gonna individually be recording our mics, so it'll sound less shit. So that's
Yeah,
nice.
I think my thing's NVIDIA, so I'll be able to do
Same
the
guy.
whatever audio stuff.
Yeah,
Also,
That way, I don't sound like I'm in
nostalgic
space
with
right
new
now.
intro. So
Yeah.
we're very excited to see how it comes out.
We'll try to get
Yeah.
the
Ooh,
episodes out on like Tuesday, since I'm the
Wednesday.
one that edits it. I'll try to get it out on Tuesday if I feel good enough and I like edit it quick enough. Maybe I'll get it out on Monday, and maybe if I'm doing really bad, I'll get it out on Wednesday. But
yeah.
every 2 weeks.
But every 2 weeks, expect an episode, and they'll be getting better. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
No, they're just gonna be getting worse. By the time we get to episode like 10, we're just going to be talking about nothing.
We're gonna get random guests, and
we'll
then we're
find
just gonna
topics.
Episode 10 is just gonna be like silence for an hour.
Just
No,
white
it's
noise.
It's gonna be the best one as well.
Yeah,
It'll be a
'cause-
full length recording, but everybody's mic will be muted.
Yeah, like, and we don't realize they're muted, but we just upload it anyway.
If I mess up the recording one episode, I'll just like upload that recording that was messed up and has nothing. Or like I'll mess it up and only record my mic audio, so it'll just be me talking.
just talking to your imaginary friends.
You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna upload the podcast every week, but then we're gonna upload just 5 other videos that are just just each individual person talking.
Yeah.
You have to
And then
merge
you
them together.
The
yourself.
podcast, Turkey's
you
side,
have
the
to-
podcast.
You have to put them all together yourself. It's,
Upload episode 0.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
have
a
to put it
puzzle.
together
It's
yourself.
fun.
We decided to give you guys an extra challenge this week.
Yeah, extra challenge. Edit the video for us.
Yeah, first person to edit the video gets their video uploaded.
Yeah,
And
good
mention
job.
and their name in the description down below.
We're not going to
Yeah.
pay you any money.
We're actually also not going to put you in the description. That's just a lie.
Yeah.
We're also going to
Poiz,
force you to edit every other video for us.
Yeah, you will edit every video for us until we stop doing the podcast.
So feel free to play my friend's indie platformer game he's working on called Ruptured. Found it at Lethal Chicken. Ruptured. Look that up on Google. It'll probably show up. Yeah, we
Sounds
should play it.
cool.
Yeah, I
We
know,
should
right?
play.
Yeah.
And my friend's game, Blue Dude on Itch.io. It's a great
It is
game.
on Itch.io. I mean, it's Itch.io, Lethal Chick 77, or maybe just actually Lethal Chicken. I don't know.
And
I don't remember.
go
I'll
to
post the
Itch.io
link.
Blue Dude.
Make
The
sure
two
to
of
put in the
them.
description. Let me go to the Rupture Discord server to get the link.
Yeah. All right. Poiz, you did the intro. You should do the outro.
All right. Thank you everybody for listening. I know there are only 2 of you out there, but that's okay. We'll be here every 2 weeks. Expected on Tuesday, maybe even Monday or Wednesday, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, that's it. See ya.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, one
Bye-bye.
last word. Make sure to not play the browser version. Actually, download it because if you play the browser version, you'll open like 40 new tabs. So don't do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
See you.